The Mastiff is one of the most ancient types of dog breeds. Their ancestor, the Molossus, was known 5,000 years ago. Back then, they were ferocious war dogs, very different from the behemoth that the breed is today. Mastiffs are sometimes called Old English Mastiffs. Although this is a purebred dog, you may still find them in care of shelters and rescue groups, so remember to adopt. Mastiffs make fine companions for anyone who can accommodate their giant size and doesn't mind a little drool slug here and there. Apartment dwellers and first-time dog owners may want to consider another breed, but if you're looking for a big dog with lots of love to give, this may just be the push for you. The minimum height for a male Mastiff is 30 inches tall at the shoulder, while for females is 27.5 inches. Their weight ranges from 130 pounds to 220 pounds or even more. The proper Mastiff should be a combination of grandeur and good nature, courage and docility. They're always dignified, never shy or vicious. A well-socialized Mastiff treats normal strangers with polite aloofness, but will step between you and anyone or anything that seems threatening. Normally, it's not necessary, but if the threat continues, they'll escalate their response as needed. Thieves who are foolish or unlucky enough to break into a home with a Mastiff will find themselves cornered until a family member arrives to call the police. Mastiffs dislike conflict between family members as well and will step between arguing spouses or a parent punishing a child. While they might look tough on the outside, the Mastiff is a sensitive dog who can become shy, fearful, or aggressive if mishandled. Never treat your Mastiff roughly or allow anyone else, including children, to do so. Temperament is affected by a number of factors including heredity, training, and socialization. Before we continue, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button as it would mean a lot. Thanks. Puppies with nice temperaments are curious and playful, willing to approach people and be held by them. Choose the middle of the road puppy, not the one who's beating up his litter mates or the one who's hiding in a corner. Meet at least one of the parents if you can. Usually the mother is the one who's available to find out if they have nice temperaments that you're comfortable with. Meeting siblings or other relatives of the parent can also be helpful for evaluating what a puppy will be like when he grows up. Like every other dog, Mastiffs need early socialization, exposure to many different people, sights, sounds, and experiences when they're young. Socialization helps ensure that your Mastiff puppy grows up to be a well-rounded dog. Enrolling him in a puppy kindergarten class is also a great start. Mastiffs are generally healthy, while the Collies are prone to certain health conditions. While not all Mastiffs will get any or all of these diseases, it's important to be aware of them if you're considering this breed. I should note though that Mastiffs are house dogs. They can adapt to any environment, city or country, but do best in a home with a fenced-in yard. Their exercise needs are moderate. An adult Mastiff will be satisfied with a couple of 20 to 30 minute walks per day. Because of their great size, they're not good jogging companions. They overheat easily and their joints can be damaged from the stress of running. Walks are best scheduled for cool mornings and evenings. During the day, bring along water in case they get hot. Mastiffs of all ages are chewers and will chew on anything that smells good or even just looks interesting. Be diligent in letting your Mastiff know what's okay to chew and what isn't. They still might try to eat your favorite chair, but if you provide them with plenty of chew toys and exercises, they're somewhat less likely to do so. Obedience training is a must for this giant breed. They may be sweet, but a full-size Mastiff who doesn't have nice manners is simply unmanageable. The sensitive Mastiff is easy to train with positive reinforcement techniques such as praise and food rewards. Before we continue, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button as it would mean a lot. Thanks. How much your adult dog eats depends on his size, age, build, metabolism, and activity level. Dogs are individuals, and just like people, they don't all need the same amount of food. It almost goes without saying that a highly active dog will need more than a couch potato dog. The quality of the dog food you buy also makes a huge difference. The better the dog food, the further it will go towards nourishing your dog, and the less of it you'll need to shake into your dog's bowl. Mastiffs are sloppy drinkers and leave plenty of backwash or drool in their bowls. Rinse bowls daily or more often as needed. Keep your Mastiff in good shape by measuring his food and feeding him twice a day, rather than leaving the food out all the time. When it comes to coats and grooming, the Mastiff has a short, straight outer coat with a dense, shorter undercoat. The coat comes in fawn, apricot, or brindle. Brindle Mastiffs have a fawn or apricot background color with dark stripes. Brush your Mastiff's coat weekly with a rubber hound glove. You may want to brush them daily during the spring and fall shedding seasons to keep flying hair under control. Some Mastiffs do most of their shedding during this time, while others shed year-round. Mastiffs love children. With that said, they are very large, active dogs and can accidentally knock a toddler down with a swipe of the tail. They're best suited to homes with older children. Bear in mind that Mastiffs are not ponies and children cannot ride them. Your Mastiff can be injured if children try to ride them. As with any other dog, always teach children how to approach and touch dogs, and always supervise any interaction between dogs and young children to prevent any biting or ear or tail pulling on part of either party. Teach your child never to approach any dog while he's eating or sleeping or to try to take the dog's food away. No dog, no matter how friendly, should ever be left unsupervised with a child. In general, Mastiffs will tolerate other dogs and cats, especially if they've been raised with them from puppyhood. If you're adding a second adult Mastiff to your family, you may want to consider getting one of the opposite sex to avoid any arguments over who's the top dog. Alright guys, what do you think about the Mastiff? Tell me down in the comments.